large enough to really casually pushing high ground. I know it's not a great thing. It's probably going to be a way to lose, but what else do? You keep feeding kills to Complexity, you rotate and find you.
I mean,
even the build from Swindles, he's not even going for survivability. That's probably, like, maybe he does still go in for like the point booster and does find the survivability, but yeah, it could just be a Yule Scepter. It could just be the initiation.
No, Yules wouldn't be terrible just because you could Yules a Bat Rider. You could use it to set up kills. You can keep yourself alive while you're doing your ulti, eat it combo, but I think Bloodstone is just fantastic on the hero, even as a support role, and then you kind of transition a little. So we'll see what he does. I mean, definitely even something like a Force Staff might be better, really. I mean, the way that they're playing, they're fighting all the time. Get those items that do actually help you in those little engagements.
With the stack being found up by Arteezy, he's rapidly approaching that timing we're looking for, which is the Blink and Echo Saber, but Z-Freak scouting the top lane too. Understands that Sumail, Universe is in behind him. This flags the warning bells for cancel just to leave.
I don't even know if he saw the bat, actually, but it's a hard kill. You can't just kill it with those two. You would need probably a third hero, or maybe to have his mana burn actually maxed out. But he's getting close. Midas continues leveling him up, getting him gold. He's not too far from an Aghanim Scepter. And once he gets that, he's going to be very hard to kill, especially for EG with the heroes they currently have. And he's going to throw out a lot of nukes.
You're expecting the Ether Lens from the Abaddon, but he just completed up a Perseverance.
Okay. Going Lotus Orb then. So very similar component buildup, but better armor, very good regen. Just allows him to reflect things. So it's kind of a similar counter and arguably a lot better than Aphotic Shield. If you know when the Bat Rider is about to go in and you drop the Lotus Orb, then he just stuns himself, which in some ways is better than having the chance that you turn, drop the shield to remove it.
The blink is up, they dance, they find Swindle.
Going back.
That's a decent kill. Roshan only just spawned up as well, so Complexity they can't just jump over for this either. And in fact, EG is looking for objectives. They're coming in for the tier 2 tower mid.
Yeah, any kill is pretty good at this point since Cole is farming quite well. But again, the farm values are actually sitting about the same for both teams. So Cole's ahead, but I think it's pretty much their game to lose right now. They're in a pretty firm lead with the heroes they have.
Cancel going to add the pressure to the bottom lane too, so even if EG does have any inkling they want to go further, they probably can't. The stun over on Arteezy. Starts now with a Mystic Snake, takes away a lot of the mana of Z-Freak, but also stuns Medusa. There's no quick follow-up, just a quick Warcry away. Medusa, the stun is there. Sumail has to be broken free with the False Promise. Universe still holding inside the tree lines. Blink Dagger's a pull down as Complexity. They keep chasing. Now it's the sentry. What they see him, the stun is over on Z-Freak. Abaddon will survive. It's getting a lot of his life back. But Arteezy with the Ghost Ray wants the target, but it cancels the back line. Trick can't stay alive long enough, but Arteezy needs to do more damage. He just can't do it. Being kited out by Moo. Finally, he's brought down and Swindles with the double kill. Spinning for the entire fight.
It's the first time that Swindles wasn't the first man into the fight. It was mostly the Nyx Assassin. He gets blown up, and Cancel also taking a ton of damage, but Monkeys keeps him alive. And if you just let a Leshrac sit there and do that kind of damage, it doesn't matter how much farm the guy has, he's going to do a lot of damage, and that's exactly what happened.
Sumail needs to go and regenerate. Complexity's coming. Universe going to flame break the creep waves. No Firefly set up. Try and mop up the creep wave, and in fact, Complexity don't want to go any deeper. They should know by now that Roshan is alive, so this is the next primary objective for them.
They might as well go for it. I mean, they've got 4 points in Curse of Avernus. Gonna see a replay here. Big save to keep Sumail out of there due to the arrow. They're going for the chase. Monkey's trying to keep his HP up, but Z-Freak missing another chance to reflect some damage here, and then the great blink and use the ulti guarantees his death.
Arteezy with that one swing also gave Monkeys back like 50% of his HP because he's cleaved him down.
Pretty good. Cancel gets out, great shield, and at this point Arteezy finally getting worked down in 3 dead heroes.
That's when you have to look for that BKB to come on Arteezy. Complexity started up Roshan. You'll see him walking out of the pit as EG smoke over. So they got their choice if they feel they can just jump in and try and take it underneath Complexity's noses.
Did that ward spot out their smoke is my question. It's pretty deep, may have caught them running out, but maybe just a little read. Definitely a very good read.
The fact that no one's farming the bottom lane should already be a big indication.
It's a great point, yeah. Somebody would have pushed it out, even if it's just like a snake.
And you're seeing the ping. So the arrow is just a scout from Complexity. If EG did go for that, we'd probably be looking at a GG call at the moment, because Complexity would own that fight.
Yeah, they absolutely can't let them take Roche. Both teams have got to be concerned about it. Leshrac had a good place too. Mechanism is finished, and he's got the mana pool for it. So now they're going to be on the backswing, trying to see if they can catch EG while
Observer
EG
and
waits.
Sentry is there. That is an Invis Nyx Assassin. So they saw him, they put down an extra Sentry. You're right, so the Vendetta's coming up cooldown in a moment.
Arteezy's got Blink. If he gets a jump on anybody, he pretty much kills them, except for Abaddon.
Love his positioning too. No way the Complexity can walk through this area without instantly triggering off their smoke and getting caught out. Z-Freak runs back in again. They see Monkeys, the start comes in. Arrow on their way, gonna be dodged by everybody in the Stone Gate. They give the Complexity just has to disengage for a moment. And they get the stun. They found Batrider, but that's easy. The Stormball, no, the crash! Swindles! It's a massive split on Arteezy. He's got the false promise, but it's false hope. He'll die the second he gets out of it. 4 heroes lost from EG. And Complexity, with a license to kill, the arrow will fly. It doesn't have the distance. Even if it had the speed, Complexity are bearing down on that bottom lane. They don't even need the creep wave. The top lane's pushed in far enough, but they have a creep wave anyway.
And this is one of those fights where they fought on the enemy side of the map, so by the time they get to the tower, yeah, it's a short respawn, but this tower's dead already. They're gonna pop Glyph maybe here, but there's not even a point. They're gonna kill Rax, and they're gonna
just letting it go. He pushed out the top. He pushed out the top lane, but Complexity, you're running a Lashrak. It's 2 Raxes.
They've still got the Glyph here. It's going to buy them some time. At least they can take a 5-man team fight, but they don't have their ultimates up. No lasso.
3 seconds.
No God Strength.
Sven's
no
up.
Medusa.
Complexity, you overstay your welcome here. You're starting to damage on the life stealer. The melee Rax dropping quickly. There's your fortification, not easy. No God Strength, just the walk trying to start with. The stuns, Nyx Assassin's protected by the Lotus Orb. A fishing arrow, not going to connect on anybody. And Lifestealer just casually 27 minutes into the game picks up a Radiance.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
He's just going to Ancient the crap out of this now.
Basically, I mean, EG has decent solutions against Ancient creeps. Sven does a ton of physical damage. Medusa's damage is okay. They got Lasso, if you really want to Lasso an Ancient, but now he's just going to stand there and do an insane amount of damage. Medusa give mischance all over the place as well. Stop Blink Daggers. There's 2 heroes on EG with Blink. And they got an Aegis. They're playing this perfectly right now on the side. 4,000 gold on Mirana as well. He's so close to an E-Blade if he so wishes. And EG does not have the money for BKBs, so pretty soon here we're going to see people get one-shot by combos.
Okay, so Z-Freak has an Aghanim Scepter now on the Nyx Assassin. There's a Lincoln Sphere for cancel. And a Greaves is on the way for Swindles as well.
Alright, they're playing it super safe. Mirana with Lincolns, can't get lassoed. Batrider doesn't even have Force Staff. He's going Black King Bar because the stuns are so hard to deal with when you're against a Nyx Assassin. They don't have the solutions that they need to beat Cole in these fights unless somebody makes a huge mistake. So that's what they got to do. Push the lanes out. Don't let them even take the fight while they still have Aegis. Gotta avoid that. Shot in the back.
That was the dominated Wild Wing. Just, you almost think that would be more worth it to hold it in the mid, because you know that push is coming. Complexity are on their way.
And they have the Granite Golem giving 15% more HP to all of his allies.
Sumel's already TPing. They're already preparing for the defense. There's no Firefly down on the Creek Wave again. So nothing to hold that back. Sentry's down.
Just the burrow.
Arrow.
Pretty good
Arrow
range.
split. Sai. This time his Fat Belly doesn't catch it, but Monkeys, heavy damage. The Stormbolt will catch both Swindles as well as Monkeys, but they don't really care. They might care a little bit more if they tick down to Flame Break, but Greaves already triggered off. The regeneration's good, and the melee rank's almost down, and Z-Freak, oh, he is visible. The arrow connects on the Ogre. Stormbolt will keep him out.
He blinked out, that was sick. Doesn't really matter though, they're gonna do more nuke. Can they kill Zai?
Zai is so low, they need to get out. Same for Oracle with a blink lasso. It drags back hands up to Team 4 Towers. Arteezy this time Mirana leaps up. They need the damage to finish the job. They burn through the Aegis, but that's all for now. Sumail's still a little bit further down, killing off Z-Freak. He had the vision, the fire Carapace as well as the stun. Medusa can't do much more. He needs to do the damage, and now almost doing his Swindles and Z-Freak. They're so low, but it's Moo who's the real issue. A triple kill under the Team 4 Towers. Arteezy looking to fight with another stun. They just keep chaining. Arteezy's down, and GG, well played. Complexity proved it's not a fluke. It's the only matchup that's gone the full stretch, the full 3 games. In Complexity, everything else in this group stage was 2-0. But these 2 teams fought hammer and tongs to try and prove they are the best in America.
What an amazing upset by Cole. Not beating EG just 1 series, but the convincing 2 series. And especially the way they closed this out. It wasn't like game 2. It wasn't like game 1. This was a
Good luck killing any heroes.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under
I'm not sure how.
So it's
they're
actually gonna be a
possibly
Lincoln's on the sniper.
Yeah, especially with the like being forced to go on Lincolns on sniper slows down your damage pretty significantly.
Well, on the bright side, there's still Juggernaut to do the damage.
And he almost has himself a butterfly, it looks like.
That's gonna be a huge power spike for them. No MKBs gonna come anytime soon. So I think you probably want to wait for, okay, number one, you wait for the Aegis to expire and then you wait for your butterfly. Then you try to take a fight, but Ehome might not want to wait for that. They're gonna get an Eagle Song on the job. Just gonna proceed to push the high ground. No time for Chuck to finish his butterfly.
Chipping away at that tier 3 tower bit by bit, the Draw Ranger. With an Aegis and repelled and knowing that he's got...
By the way, they gave the gem to Madara. So you're not gonna be able to silver edge it out this time, Sylar.
Yeah. So he's gonna... How do you actually operate with this Aegis on a Draw Ranger with this team? You don't really have like any sort of real strong initiation. Not against repel, that's for sure. They have to somehow go in. They already have the impale onto the Dragonite. That's just not feeling good enough for them.
I think they just need to go in, make a first move and kill.
There it is. Now they jump in. Bouncing around, trying to finish off one of them. It's pretty close, but it's not quite good enough. The sun comes out from Skyward. Still not enough.
Oh, no buyback.
And now they're turning around. They're going to go in.
No buyback.
It's going to end up going down. These heroes do not have buyback to work off of. If Evo managed to keep all these heroes alive, and they will, looks like Blasto pulling back the Rubik after he stole the Dragon form.
Oh my
That's
God.
3 down with no buyback. Evo with the Power Ranger, Drow Ranger pushing power, they can actually end this game potentially.
That's gonna be 2 sets of racks, bare minimum.
Yeah, jump forward. Unless Madara has something to say about it. He goes for old chicken. Might be able to get this kill thanks to the Diffusal Blade. Lana doesn't quite have the mana to work around. He finally gets it. He has the heal ready. He's kind of baiting out of use. And nuking power GG. Adfinum just lost everybody without buyback. One fell swoop of Ehome, and they take game number 3 in what has been an intense series.
This game is just a very, very good example of why Bat Rider has been such a high priority thing. It's just a game winner. Like, Bat Rider is just a game winner. That key pick off,
Yep.
gets that first move, and it's just a lot.